And we live. Let me make sure it's showing up in the group.
Just spinning. Why I say air
Right.
collage? Air, oh, because it's probably.
I got look. We got
Mm-hmm.
Hi. What? We gotta get this shit together.
Right.
Hi, Toxic Angels. Hi, TA family. Sorry for the delay. Um, a few things before we get started. We've had some people come to us about. We've had some people come to us about guest starring on the show. We're gonna wait a few episodes, and we'll definitely be having some guests. So you can inbox us if you're interested. You can also email us toxic underscore angels 2021 at outlook.com. Let us know if you're interested. Give us some topics. Tell us what y'all want to talk about. But we'll definitely be doing that shortly. What else? Business promos.
Hello.
Business promos. Also,
We got you.
if you want your business, your lines, contact us with all of that. We will be doing promos as well. I don't really have a price list. We don't really have a price list right now, but talk to us. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Contact
we'll
us
figure something out.
the same way. You can inbox us, or you could also email toxic underscore angels 2021 at outlook.com. And
It's Lady B. The B stands for billions. Let me introduce ourselves.
I know.
Hello.
That's what I was about to do. Who's getting there?
Mm-hmm. We're there now.
Hi, TA family. How are angels? How are y'all doing today? I'm Bambi, as you know. And I'm gonna rip this lash off. Oh my God, it's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm frustrated. I don't feel that well, and slash ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Y'all see my eyes? They're a little bit lower. The pollen is killing me. But anyways, um, I'm Bambi, and
I'm Lady B. The B stands for billion. I just told y'all that. I don't know why she reintroduced me.
Because we didn't do our introduction, so we had to come back and do our introduction. Golly. Hold on, y'all.
Frozen?
Hold on, y'all.
You see what I'm saying? It's not there to share it.
To share?
Excuse me.
Let me see. Un momento, por favor. Mine ain't either.
First of all, I got too much stuff open on my phone.
Mine's not there either.
Huh.
Anywho, we'll figure out what's going on with this sharing thing in a minute. And I'll go ahead and start. It's still not showing for you? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm about to figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out though. Anyways, so this is our third episode. Thank you for all of your support. Um Things may look a little different, you know. Yeah. It's different, you know. And that's really bothering me. What did it let you share it?
I'm doing it another way. You know, it's more one with skin cat.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it since she's figuring out a way so we can get it shared. For some reason, it was not letting us share the broadcast. I don't like that. But She's figuring it out. Anyways, we're gonna start out today. It's levels to this shit. We're gonna get a little deep, but we ain't gonna get too deep. We hopefully we won't lose you on this journey. So the first,
she gonna take y'all on the journey.
I'm gonna take y'all on the journey, baby. So today, the first thing we want to talk about is haters in your circle. You know, you're the haters, the people that are closest to you, and they hate you. They hate your progress. They hate your growth. You know, when it's your winning season, if that's your friend, you want them to be happy for you, and they're not happy for you. They're upset. They don't like it. They're jealous. They feel some kind of way. And you know, I talk about it because you know we've had some issues with that recently. You know, you share things that are going good in your life, and you got to pay attention to the little signs. Like you share some good news, and it's
and no interaction. The energy change.
You can
get interrupted.
Right. You can feel the ugly face through the phone. You know, but if that's your friend, you know, you want your friend to win. And somebody had posted a meme this week, and it was like, it doesn't matter how long you've known someone. And we've recently encountered that. Like the ladies, I'm sure you've seen me share it in the group. You've seen them share it as well. The ladies of Loose Lips podcast. They had, you know, no, and I love you, ladies.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Love y'all. Low in Facebook jail. Free her. That's my free low life. She free low. But you know, I consider them like vets in this podcast and think they've been doing it for a long time. And because of our lot of respect. And because of the situation that we had with them, they had every reason not to want us to grow. But they've been the biggest support system, you know, like, and didn't know these girls, you know,
from a can of paint.
We didn't know them at all, and they've welcomed us. They've introduced us to people. They have shown us how to kind of work things. Like the support was overwhelming. That you know these vets are welcoming us into the podcasting world. And you know, it's sometimes we're low where they say, I may text her and be like, hey girl, I got it set up. And she'd be like, good, I'm so glad you got it set up. And if she's going through and she sees something that's not right, you know, she'll text me and she'll be like, hey, I don't want to overstep, but you might want to move this here. You might want to move that there. And I love it. You know, I love the fact, and I tell her all the time, it's not overstepping. Thank you for even coming to me and telling me, because there's some people that won't even, the haters in your circle, they'll see stuff wrong. They're not going to speak on it. Right. They're going to let you walk out looking any kind of way, and they know you look any kind of way, and they're not going to say anything because they're so threatened and jealous by just you being you. Unapologetically. Unapologetically
apologize.
I'm not doing this with you today. I done told you I'm not doing this
unapologetically. With you. I got it. Unapologetically. Dang, I only got. You only get one. You only gonna get one right. Okay? That's it.
We ain't using that word no more.
When they unsorry.
We're not going there again today. Y'all know the word, damn it. So anyway, you know, when you're just being you and you're in your winning season and they hate that, and it's like, why would you not be happy for your friend? Me and Toya and me and Lady B, I'm sorry, I gotta get used to saying it, but anyways, me and Lady B, like, we didn't talk to each other for years, and it was never any hate, it was never anything like that. Just living life. And when she approached me about her business and let me know about the business that she's starting, That's my friend. I'm happy for her. Well, you gotta hold it still so they can see it, man.
So
God.
y'all know I just recently dropped the Vibe Candy, website, which is on Spotify. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Vibe Candy,
Spotify.
Shopify.
I
One of the five.
Like,
Shopify.
bitch, you dropped the mixtape too.
Don't tell my business. Coming this summer. Drop that beat, baby. Okay, coming this summer.
Sick of you.
I will have a song. But no, y'all know I dropped Vibe Candy. Please shop. That is on Shopify. You can find the link on Facebook. I have a page, Vibe Candy, and I also have one on Instagram, IG, which is Vibe_Candy 888. So follow me, buy you some things. It's greatly appreciated. It's me and my daughter's business. Support.
Which one I got on today?
Hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, so Vibe Candy is now going to drop an extension, which is going to be VK Beauty. The first thing dropping under VK Beauty is going to be I Am Lashes. These are I Am Beautiful. She has on I Am Rich.
I am somebody. I don't know what it is.
Rich. She's rich.
I'm rich, yes.
So they are now available. Oh, the light is so. Hold on, let me find it. That's why they be doing it. Okay. I Am Lashes. You can see it. I will have everything up tomorrow, hopefully. And they are $15 a pair. Holla at me. I got y'all. Back to the show.
That was our commercial break.
Back to the show.
That was a commercial break. Is there not? They're not any. We don't have any. Anyways,
Mine's not doing right today. I'm going to look on you what you say.
that's fine.
I hate not even doing
It's okay.
Just sit it right there in the middle.
Okay.
Both can see.
Bam.
Okay.
Right there.
So let's get started
Okay, so we already started.
on the topics.
We are.
Oh yeah,
Haters
haters.
like your
Next,
circle.
talk about haters.
So, like where I was going with your business, like, we hadn't talked for years. And when she told me about it, I was happy for her. That's my friend.
Mhm.
I'm happy for her.
Mhm.
And I just don't understand. And I guess it's not meant for me to understand, but you can keep that negative shit away from me, baby, because
Mhm.
it's my season. I only want negative, positive people around me. And that's just that.
Mhm.
That's just that.
I don't do negative people anyway because
You never know, though. You're
right. You don't never know.
They'll be.
I'm gonna tell you.
As friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. It's not even that you don't know. It's just that you ignore the signs.
Yeah.
Once hindsight come in, you remember all these things that happened that made you feel a certain type of way that you just ignored because you thought maybe you were over exaggerating or being too sensitive.
Right.
But your spirit always knows.
Right.
So when I feel somebody make me feel some type of way, I pay attention, baby.
And like I say, you can tell. Like you can tell by their reaction to certain things. When you come to them with an idea of something you may have, it's and and if you see them in person, you can actually see their reaction. But you don't pay attention to it a lot. Like you said, we ignored it. I'm not ignoring no more red flags from no friends, no dudes, no nothing. No red flags are being ignored. Like I'm paying attention to all the signs.
Even though you said that, so like, how do you know the difference between a red flag that's a real red flag and a red flag that you just throwing up because of past experiences? Because sometimes you assume that somebody's going to be like somebody else because a certain behavior that seems like a red flag, but that person may be totally different. They're not moving the same.
It could be more than one. Like, me.
So how many red flags before we go?
I don't know.
Yeah, we
I'd be at 6 flags. I'd be like,
enjoying the ride.
And they be throwing flags left and right, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm to a point where I'm not ignoring anything. I'm not overlooking anything. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to speak on it and just let that be that. And
I don't have a problem leaving. They call me Miss Blockity Block Block, baby, because I will block you.
But see, when it comes to I'm harder when it comes to
Or if I
friends.
don't block you, it is. But see, not for me. I feel like for me, because that was something that I seen. Like, why do we give men so many chances, but then we don't give our friends so many chances? This is my reason why. Because my friends are like my family, and I hold you to
Right.
a higher standard.
Right.
So when you fuck me over, it's fuck you. I'm not giving you no more motherfucking chances for you to keep hurting me, because to me, you already in my heart. You my friend. I love you. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? My friends are more than my friends.
Right.
So, I'm not giving you no whole bunch because I'm being cute, you girl. I'm gonna be.
Yes, Cedric, we did Six Flags, honey, going, riding all the rides on all the roller coasters. Yes, we definitely did Six Flags. But
I'm Carowinds. White Waters.
but that's that. Just pay attention to your
Dollywood.
just pay attention to your circle. Pay attention to your circle and pay attention
Yeah.
to your signs when it's your winning
Mhm.
season. Let that be your winning season and don't let them motherfuckers bring you down.
And then also too, even on, because I'm always the devil advocate. I'm a Libra, y'all. I look at everything for every side. Also, sometimes you can't take everything so personal either. So I think that's why sometimes things get brushed over, because it's like somebody can just be having a bad day. Sometimes people are going through things and they don't want to talk about it. They don't know how to express it. And it's, coming off to you is maybe negative energy towards you, but it could be something they're going through. So I don't know how to tell the difference. You just got to keep paying attention. When you get tired, no.
Nah, like, bro.
You
The situation I seen, every day was a bad day. It was just like negative, nasty.
Yeah, if
type.
every day, if I can't be around people like every day, if every day I talk, if every time I talk to you, every day I talk to you is always negative, whining, whining.
Right.
I can't talk to you because, baby, I don't even focus on it. You think I don't go through shit, but I don't be focused on it. I just let it go. Okay, well then I guess I got to figure it out.
And I don't mind getting rid of people. Like I got rid of, and it's not that I got rid of people. I had to do what I needed to do for my peace, to find my peace. And while I was finding my peace, I lost friends, and that happened. So that's fine. Maybe it wasn't their season, or maybe they didn't need to go on the journey to the next level with me, and
Or
that's
maybe you'll meet up
okay.
with them later.
Maybe
You
right,
never know.
right, like we did.
Yeah.
Like the universe will take you on a journey, and some people you have to leave, and some people will come back to you after that journey, and you'll realize why they weren't there during that journey.
Right.
So, and
when you
fine.
link back up, y'all will both be in like basically the same place.
Right.
And it'll be so weird.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Right.
That's how it was.
Right. And it's not, it's no hard feelings. Some people will take it as hard feelings, but it's no hard feelings. I'm gonna do what I need to do for myself.
No. That's why I posted that the other day. Me showing back up after I've been gone for months. That's me. My friends know me though. Like, and it's nothing personal. I just, when I'm trying to focus on something, like I tend to isolate myself so I can get what I got to get done, because I can get, my mind is always all over the place. And plus I'm an empath, so I pick up everybody else's stuff. So when I'm got to work on my own stuff, I really can't be around other people because I just automatically pick it up. It's just, and I'm not carrying nobody else's baggage. I'm not the bag lady.
Right. Being an empath is hard though.
It's
so
stressful.
Hard because you don't want to pick up on somebody else's emotions.
I started crying watching House earlier today.
Girl, you be like, somebody shared this video on Facebook this morning about Shaquille O'Neal coming to play basketball with some kids, and he gave a speech up and he be crying for no reason. Like,
but it's like you feel it like you there. I think the moment that I saw like the little boy had got taken away from his mom because thought she was gonna die. You remember that episode, like one of the first episodes? Remember she was throwing up blood and stuff on House?
Yeah.
And end up she had like Wilson's disease or something like that. Yeah. And when he came back to see her, like she was all well, he thought he wasn't gonna see his mom no more. And they gave his hug, and the little boy was crying, the snot was coming out his nose, and therefore I knew it, my eyes was watering up.
Yeah. It's hard. Like and that's more of a reason for you not to want to be around negative people, because you're going to feed off of that negative energy. And if you're trying to be in a better place in life, that negative energy is going to constantly hold you back.
Yep.
It is, because it's going to put you in
it makes you heavy.
Yeah, it puts you in a bad state of mind. And
even if you're not an empath, everybody is affected by
negative energy. So
when you walk in a room and it just don't feel right.
So And what was I gonna say? Nobody said you. Stupid.
Click on my feet.
So to sum that up, that's what I was gonna say. To sum that up,
Get the haters out your circle.
get them out your circle. Next thing, our next topic, and I'm okay. I want y'all to go on the journey
Here we
with
go. Here's the journey, y'all.
me. Yeah, I gotta let y'all know what's
Hey, Milton. Hey, Cedric. I don't think we spoke to you. We just
going on. I
laughing.
did.
Oh, I said I don't think I did.
Oh, hey Milton.
Hey, y'all.
You
Thank you for
know.
tuning in. We appreciate you.
So go on
Take
this
the
journey.
journey.
Take this journey with me. So
Jinx.
so okay. I know you seen one of the topics was Medusa and victim blaming. So let me tell you how that all ties together. Because I know y'all like Medusa.
Are you gonna tell the whole story of Medusa, or do you want me
No,
to?
I'm not. I'm not
Well,
digging
can I
it.
tell them?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So the real story about Medusa. I know y'all know who Medusa is. Snakehead. Men look at her, turn to stone. Oh, okay. But it started before that. Medusa, before she was turned into a snake-headed beast, was one of the most beautiful women on earth, and all the men wanted her. Now I don't remember the name of the goddess that didn't like her, but what happened was Medusa was a bad bitch. The men raped her. The goddess got mad because she was in love with one of the men that raped Medusa, so she turned Medusa into a monster. So, why you didn't turn the men into something? She got raped, assaulted, by those men.
Right. So
And got turned to a monster behind it. So yeah,
so where that all comes from, I saw a meme.
allegedly.
I saw a meme, and the meme was like, um, why do we still consider Medusa the villain when the men raped her? Okay, so how my mind works. I seen it and I was like, okay, then a little bit later, I saw another post that was the OnlyFans. And I seen the OnlyFans where I'm pretty sure y'all may have seen where Bad Baby, Bad Barbie, whatever her name is. I had posted it in the group where she made all of this money, like in, I think she said maybe 30, 40. It was a short period of time on OnlyFans.
What was it, like $1 million?
Yeah, it was like $1 million. So, okay, I posted it. Now, I wasn't thinking until my good friend Sakai commented on there. Hey Sakai, if you're watching. Sakai commented on there and Sakai was like, this girl just turned 18. So that makes me feel like how many men were waiting for her to turn 18, like preying on this young girl. And I was like, dang, I didn't know she was 18. I had her mixed up with somebody else. And I'm thinking she's way, way older than that. And so I was like, ooh, it's some creepy ass dudes out. So okay. I'm getting there. Just follow me. So I got to thinking, I was like, it's going to be a lot. We've been on lockdown. A lot of people getting shots. A lot of ladies have gotten their bodies done. And it's getting warm. So we got a lot of girls that are going to come out with skimpy clothes on. They are like, and they have every right to.
Showing what they done paid for.
Right. They have every right to do that. Mm-hmm. Like, we have every right to go out in this world dressed however we want to dress. Like, that's our right. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have a lot of, and I hate to say it, but it's already kind of started. There are going to be some creepy ass men preying on these women. Mm-hmm. And, rapes, assault, things like that are going to happen. I mean, it's just, that's just the world we live in. So, where I got with the whole Medusa thing, to tie that together, there are going to be some people with the mentality that, well, she shouldn't have wore that. She should have put on more clothes. So it's her fault that he assaulted her. She shouldn't have came out of the house looking that way, blaming the victim when we can wear whatever the fuck we want to wear.
And go wear.
Oh, and back to that. Then you're going to have the pick-me's in the back agreeing, talking about, I know that's right. Like, that's how the fuck they do. And no, ma'am. We have every right to go out.
Right. Shake what that doctor gave them. Just spit that money. Because we tired. Why? But see, and because the thing is, we don't act like that when y'all walk around with y'all gray sweatpants on, showing your prints, trying to be a hoochie mama. You ain't out here with your little shorts on and
I
your
am dressed
knees
like
out.
sluts.
You
That's
know,
what it
out
be.
here being, you know what I'm saying, for the streets. We let y'all live. Because if we did the things that y'all did, you know, what if I just walked up to you and grabbed that meat?
Right.
You could say you wouldn't mind, but you really would because you're not ready. That thing shrink up now. Come on now. Y'all know it shrink up. It be, you know, chilling, minding its business during the day. You know, you don't want us to grab it until it's ready to be grabbed. Okay?
Anyway.
Ready.
But yeah, like
So don't touch us.
yeah, like keep your hands to yourself, and they'll blame the woman before even though yes, we'll blame the man, but then they'll be like, oh, well, she asked for it.
Well, it depends on the man. If he
Right.
gets blamed or not. And that's what, to me, the issue is because some men are held accountable, but if you have a certain name,
Right.
certain amount of money,
Right.
certain amount of, you're not really held accountable. It's more like, what can we do to make her, you know,
right.
It her fault, which is crazy.
And it's sad the world we live in where we, like I said, we have every right to dress how we want to dress, and they'll preach more. Oh well, you should be conservative. You should be this, and you shouldn't dress
You should be
sexy
whatever
or whatever.
you want to be.
You can be whatever you want to be. Why not teach? Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then something else.
Look, don't touch. You remember your mama used to go to the store with your mama, and she tell you, don't touch nothing.
Don't touch shit. Don't ask for shit because you ain't getting shit.
Don't say shit.
Period.
Don't think about shit.
I seen something today, which I ain't tell you about, and I gotta go back and look at it. And I actually gotta research this, where in North Carolina there is a law now that, or it may or may not be. Don't quote me on that.
Allegedly,
but I saw it today, where there's a law. I don't know if they're trying to overturn the law or if they're trying to make it a law that once now listen to this shit now. Once you have started in the act, you can't say no.
What does start in the act? What does that mean though? Like once it's in,
Yeah,
starting in the act, or is it the
I got
the
to
foreplay,
research
the kissing of it all?
They said I'm gonna let you read it real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna let you read it because I screenshotted it and I was like, say what now? And yeah, once you've started, where is it at? Okay. Once the sex act has begun, you cannot withdraw consent. State lawmakers considering bill that would change criteria for consent. So, okay. The key okay, so they were asking what does this change? It's changes to consent in terms changes to consent in the terms against a person's will. So it says the key changes here is the ability to revoke or withdraw consent. Prior to this addition, once consent was given for a sexual act, it could not be withdrawn during the commission of act, even if the person who gave consent changed their mind. Now, under the current law, it gives people the ability to change their mind, communicate that to the other person, and withdraw or revoke their consent to engage in a sexual activity. So that was posted by somebody saying that they thought that the law had changed. Mm-hmm. But what was posted up was saying that that's still the law, that they can't withdraw consent. And that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is. Because when I'm done, then I'm done.
Right. Like, that's crazy. It's like they're taking all of the rights. They're taking all of our rights away from us. Like, they're so, like, we fought so hard.
Well, they never really wanted women to have any rights anyway, though.
Right.
You know, the matter of the fact, and that's why I try to explain. I know that black people, period, have it hard, but black women have it hard because we're not only black, but we're a woman. Black men were able to vote before any woman, even white women, right? Black men were able, as much as they say they hate black people or whatever, like they were willing to let a black man vote before they was even to let a white woman. So just being a woman, period, in the society, it's hard. You're not valued. Like your opinion is almost like it's nothing.
They took away our abortion rights, which we have an abortion in South Carolina. It's ways around it. But you know, they it's like they're slowly but surely trying to take away our rights. And you know what's even crazier about it, they're taking away our rights, but Now, when I say what I say, I don't have no issue with the LGBT. I think there's a Q on the end. It's some other letters
Be
on the end.
careful here. Be
Uh,
careful here.
no, no,
No,
no.
be careful here.
I
We
no,
shouldn't we should
no.
discuss bringing them up because we don't got no beef.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but you know, you
That's what I
still
just said. No, I'm saying like they're taking our rights away, but they're gaining more rights. It's just like, why are y'all stripping our rights away and giving other people more rights? And maybe it's because they're fighting harder for their rights.
because they have each other back.
Right, that's
Black
what I'm
people don't
saying.
have each
Like
other back.
they're fighting harder for their rights. See, I
Let's
told
get, all right,
you it
let's get off
wasn't.
of them. Next, let's go to the next.
It wasn't even like that. They know.
Yeah, it might not be. And then tomorrow you'll be banned.
No, I'm just saying they're fighting harder and it's like women, because we're so divided, we're not fighting as hard because of their togetherness. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I agree. I love them.
I have no issue or no concern. That's why I made the statement before I even went there. I have no
I just don't
issues.
like to bring it up.
Eventually, we're gonna have to talk about it.
No, we don't.
It's in every day, but a lot
of stuff in every day we don't talk about.
But they're so together, and we're so divided as women. I don't understand it. Like, why can't we be that?
Well, because it's not because it's all women. First of all, it's already a problem with black women, and then you got black women, white women, Spanish women, Asian women. They're not gonna link up.
They're a unit. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're so unified, and we just so divided on everything. And while we're so divided, they are slowly but surely
because they are united on one thing only. Just let us be who we are. Where are well connected on that.
And we should be the same way.
But it's not like that.
Yeah,
it's just not like that.
We should be the same way, and then more so our body.
I don't even look for none. I don't look for none of that. To be honest. I don't look for because I mean it's a far and few between. It's never gonna. Nobody's ever. I don't feel like
you don't look for equality and to have a choice.
I make my equality. I am the ruler of my own. I don't need nobody to tell me what, because I'm tell you what. I don't care what the consent law. If I tell you no and you think you're gonna keep going, I'm gonna pop that ass. If you run up on me about anything, I'm gonna pop your ass.
But see, this is the thing. There's women that are not like that, and they don't have that voice.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to say nothing to pull the trigger.
We have to fight for the women. We have to fight for the women who don't have a voice.
Well, they don't have. Okay, look, see, that's why I may sound insensitive. Get your voice together. I mean,
they don't.
You
know
can't.
How.
Well, you got to figure it out. We had to figure out how to get our voice together. We ain't always had a voice either. But at some point, you had to say, hey, I got to take up for myself because nobody else is going to stand up for me if I don't stand up for myself. So you just got to speak up for you. I know it's hard. It was hard for us too. But once you do it one time, it's easier to do the second time. It's easier to do the third time. It's not to victim blame, but at some point, like you have to understand that if you don't stand up for yourself, nobody else is. The same as if you don't love yourself, how can somebody love you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all that goes together.
Everybody doesn't have that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like some people.
Then you asked out.
Some people need help getting there. They need support getting there, and they don't have support or help.
I ain't had no support or help either.
That's just the thing. But
Jesus.
We have to fight for. I just feel like, and maybe that's the empath thing.
I mean, that's the empath. I feel like I have to fight people too. But see, me being my life have number is 11. I am a healer. I'm a born healer. But what I learned with being a healer is people have to learn. I can't heal you. I can show you how to heal yourself. People have to heal themselves. That means you have to heal yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. Everything is self. I can fight for you. It's no different than domestic violence. I can fight for you all day, but if you decide you love this man and you want to keep going back and you don't mind getting your ass whooped, then what am I going to do? I can fight for you all day. They can arrest you, arrest the man, but as soon as he get out, what you going to do? Run back.
But see,
I can't stress myself out with your problem. I don't care anybody else's problem on the back. I told you not the bad lady.
That's kind of different though. And then the way I say that's kind of different is because, we're talking about more so our rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying.
This is my thing is, at what point are we going to stop fighting for somebody else to tell us what our rights is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You see, the thing is, you want it to be some law to come out, but people break laws every day. We break laws every day. I do.
Yeah, we do.
A few of them.
But
But that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter what the law is. It's what matters
It
is
does.
not really, because at the end of the day, if like you said, there's ways around everything.
it
It's
does
more than one way to
when-
skin. It's the skin a cat. You just got to sometimes.
It does matter what the law is, because say that law is true, and you got somebody who says no during the act.
Mhm.
When that man goes up to court, they're not going to do anything to him.
They don't do nothing now.
They may.
Let's live in reality. No, it don't. But even for them, a lot of them, they don't do that for them either. When you go to court for a rape, you have to prove that if you have had any sexual experience, if you like sex, if you have been a whore before, either way you lost. It's always the woman on trial. That's why a lot of women don't speak up, because you are put on trial as to why this happened to you versus why this man did to you.
Right.
So that's all. It's already laws against that. My thing is, we got to stop waiting on everybody to do something for. Well, if it's a law, then hey, who gives a? If it's a law, how long were we? That's what Juneteenth is about. How long were we not slaves? Was it a law not to have slaves, and they still had slaves before we found out that we was free? It took our homeboy to come up there and tell us that we weren't even slaves no more. Right. You get what I'm saying? A law is not nothing. A law is something that's written on paper. You could do a restraining on somebody's piece of paper. The law said you can't come 100 feet, but if I want to break in your house and do something to you, I'm gonna do it. That paper ain't gonna help you. Right. My thing is, we gotta stop expecting so much from people that have showed us they don't give a fuck about us. That is what I'm saying. What do you expect them to do? They looking at you. You're a woman. They don't think that you have no opinion. They think you have no value. All they want you to cook, clean, and have kids and be quiet. Right. So if you notice how they feel about you, when somebody shows you who they are, you accept them and you move accordingly. Stop waiting on. Well, you can say what you want to say, but you run up on me, and if that ain't what I said in my world, then it's just gonna be beef.
But everybody ain't there.
You gotta get there. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta get there.
Everybody is not there.
When you didn't know how to read, what you had to do? Learn. You gotta learn. You just got to learn. I didn't always know.
Right. So to sum all of that up and to move on from that, my thing was, women, we're gonna come out here and we're gonna show off the bodies. We've been locked up, we've been tired. Men, keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
Women get a pistol. That's what I'm saying. See, she talks to the men. You already know a man gonna try to do what he want to do. But listen, this is what I'm saying.
This is my thing, though.
Get a pistol. Pop that ass.
Yes.
If you're scared to get a gun, get a taser.
I definitely suggest that. But why are we preaching to the victims instead of preaching to the motherfuckers?
Because it's no way of changing them. It's no way of changing them.
That's my thing.
But that's the thing. You think that you think that if it's a law made, that because that law is made for them not to do that, that the mentality of I'm gonna do what I want to do is it gonna change them? No, it's not.
I don't think that. Right. I don't think that.
So it's not preaching to the women to do better. It's preaching to you to be smart and make sure that you got your own back.
Right.
Don't wait on nobody else to have your back.
Definitely, I understand that.
You can call the police. You can call 911 and they put you on hold.
Right. I definitely understand that.
But
yeah, you got to have your own back. But my thing again, like, we shouldn't have to always walk around looking over our fucking shoulders. That's my thing.
Nobody ever said life was fair. It's just life. It's not fair. But it just is what it is. Right. So it's nothing you can do about it.
Right. And I guess we
living in hell. How fair you think it's supposed to be in hell?
I get everything that you're saying. I definitely do. And I live by that.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is just like, why the fuck? Like, why are we constantly having to look over our shoulders?
You know what our parents used to tell us when you ask them a question? Because there's no answer.
And that's what I don't like.
But it's nothing you can do about it.
And that's what I don't like.
There's nothing you can do about it.
It
just is what it is. And it's like you can't stress yourself out about trying to change somebody else. You just gotta make sure you got. That's my thing. You can go back and forth with all this. Yeah, yes, they fault. I'm not saying they right. Yes, it should be something you can do, but it's nothing that you can do. It's the only thing you can do to a serial killer is catch him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until you catch him,
And I guess that's just the world today. And
I know you want to save the world, baby. They put me here to save the world, baby.
I be putting on my cape, man, and I be trying to save us, man. Mm-hmm. Like, Teach them.
Say yourself.
Like if you have young boys, if you have young men,
Mhm.
teach them. Like just guide them in the right way, because I don't think, I handle myself in today's world how I need to handle myself, but I have to think about my babies that are coming up. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta raise them to handle themselves the same way, because it's only getting worse.
But it is. It's only getting worse. Like with it, and I guess maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Maybe it's never gonna stop. But damn, like
it's never gonna stop, because it's always been
why
here.
can't I go out here dressed and like you said to me
Mhm.
before? If we were living how we supposed to live, we'd be butt ass naked anyway.
But the mentality of people has changed.
It has.
So it's like it's nothing. That's my thing. Is there's nothing you can do about a person's mental. When a person's mental is messed up, it's really nothing you can do.
And then
to the range.
And then the women have been brainwashed to think that you can't go out and look sexy. You can't go out and wear what you want to wear. Like it's almost to a point where they're being brainwashed or slut shamed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because of the way that they dress. But I have every right to go out, and if I want to go out here butt naked, some pasties over my nipples and some panties, I have the right to fucking do that.
I seen somebody with that on last night.
Like, stop. Like, I have a right to do that, but then I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to have my pistol strapped to me.
I feel like, let me say this. I feel like you need to have your pistol whether you got pasties on or you got an oversized t-shirt on. Because if a man feel like he wants to do something to you, he's gonna do it. Doesn't matter what you have on.
I hate that shit.
So I feel like you should. I always got mine. I don't care if I got on, if I'm mix match and looking like a crackhead, or if I'm looking like Diana Ross. Either way, like, I'm gonna have it.
That burns me up. Like, God, we're gonna move on. So I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah, don't get mad. Just is what it is. You just have to accept the word for what it is.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get mad. Like we're not. We're gonna move on from that because this gonna piss me off. But keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, because women is gonna come out and we in the streets, baby. We in the streets. Like we in the streets wearing what we want to wear. Just like.
Ain't gonna will, and we got coming out with these new bodies, baby.
Right.
So just know, you touch, you gonna get popped.
You gonna get cut, shot.
I'm gonna pop you,
stab. Like
I'm gonna send you home to your makeup.
Oh. Anywho,
I'm gonna have them selling fish plates, wearing t-shirts.
So we're gonna move on to our last topic. And Lady B, since this was, something that you wanted to bring back up, I'm gonna let you lead with that.
Okay, so the hood love versus, like a good man love. We had talked about it a little bit before, but I just wanted to touch on it again. Like, I think our example was Nipsey Hussle versus Russell Wilson. Why is it that everybody loves the way that Nipsey, loved on Lauren and, validated her and held her up to such a high standard, but when Russell Wilson does that to Sierra, he's called a simp? This man plays football, baby. He is not a simp. Okay? He's getting beat up every day, but he loves his woman. But is it because Future is her baby daddy and y'all think Future is so cool? What is it? I don't understand why, after a man has dogged out 1,000,000,001 women, him finally showing some respect. And I'm not saying that Nipsey did that, but men are dog out 1,000,001 women and then get, hood dudes. And get a woman, and then when he love his girl, and they could still be cheating on him, anything like that. But it's just the spotlight of it all, they love. But when Russell love his wife, this ain't just some girl that he's having sex with. That's his wife. He married her. Like, you have no idea what Sierra does for him. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that man has been through, why he loves his wife so much. And Sierra always been a good girl. So why is it that she can't be respected and loved? Why is it that it's so much more attractive for what you consider a hood man to love you than what it is for what I guess you would say a doctor or...
So, okay, I thought about it. I thought about it, and I thought about a couple different scenarios with it. So, okay, maybe I thought about it's because Russell loved his wife, or he loves Sierra or whatever. But when you think about Nipsey, it was like he was protecting, you know, was spiritual. Like he
Yes.
was protecting her soul. He was protecting like
But who's to say that
everything.
Russell isn't
But,
doing that?
but I'm not saying that, but just listen, like, you know, with him being, you know, street or more hood,
Mm-hmm.
you think about the things that you go through when you're dealing with a hood nigga. It's a lot of different type of things that they trying to protect you from. You know what I'm saying?
But why does that make
Like,
it better?
I'm not saying that it makes it better, but maybe it's looked at as like, how do I want to word it? Like a more powerful love because it's more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't see that. I
and
don't understand. Love is love. It can't be any more powerful
love
who
is
it comes
love, but then,
from.
but okay, then,
What? Because you got me in more danger and you're protecting me from all the danger that you got me in
and it
because of the
could be
good shit that you
some
in.
people may look at it like that.
That's stupid.
And then, okay, so then I think about it in another way, like maybe
they in danger anyway. They rich.
so maybe it's because they don't you don't expect that from a hood dude. So it's like, you know,
Mhm.
you when they see it happening, it's more of, damn, she really made him change, or you know, made him step up to the plate
Mhm.
and be a man, because they're not
Mhm.
used to seeing that out of a lot of hood dudes.
Mhm.
You know, where the simp dude, the gentleman or whatever, they're used to that because gentlemen, you know, that it's like almost what
Being a
they live
gentleman does not
for.
make you a simp.
And it doesn't.
Being
It
raised
doesn't.
good and having a good coming from a good home and a good family does not make you a simp.
It doesn't.
Being a really, in my opinion, a lot of these scared to love and running around doing all this, them simps to me. I'm sorry, but you think you hard just because you in the street.
They don't.
You want
And you know, like we talked about before, like what I talked about on the culture experience this week. Um, if you haven't checked out that show, check it out. Thank you for having me on the show. But um, men don't know how to express their emotions as much. So when you see a guy, you know, the gentlemen or they show their emotions more than the hood dude. So when you see a hood dude and he's expressing his emotions, you know, it's like growth. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe people look at that as growth, where as the quote unquote simp, the gentleman, is not necessarily growth, is like how they were raised, you know, what they're used to. That's what you know, their norm. You get what I'm saying? So because the hood dudes are
because your mama wasn't shit.
So
and it makes it better.
because the hood dudes are stepping out of their norm and loving a woman, maybe that's why it's more glorified, because they're doing what's not expected of a hood dude. I don't know. I don't see the difference
I just
myself.
think I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful no matter what type of black man.
Right.
To see a black man love on his black woman and uphold her and make her feel, you know, loved, and let everybody know that he love his, you know, his lady.
Because we've normalized so much of mistreating women and downing women, and it's not normal to love your woman. So when you see a hood dude that's stepping outside of that norm that we've made, it makes it so much better. And maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I see love as love, no matter who it's coming from.
I don't care.
So that's why I'm trying to look at it from different point of views, because I don't see it like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen it like that. You know,
I
it's
really
just
be feeling
love.
like it just be a bunch of emotionless men hating,
miserable ass dudes,
you know, on a man that hasn't had to go through as many things as he has to go through,
because they're still in that norm. Like I say,
right.
It's been made normal to mistreat women or talk down on women, or it's been made normal not to want to love your woman, to go out here in the streets and have a whole bunch of and on the flip side, we making it normal to date them all, sis, because I mean we're tired of giving our all to this one, and he's giving it to everybody. We're sick and tired of that, so it's starting to be our norm now. So then that makes me wonder, what's gonna happen with love?
Girl, I don't know.
Like, what's gonna happen? That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm really scared to even go there with anybody, because there's so many people out here playing games, because we've made playing games the new thing.
It's like, because you know what the thing is, I feel like everybody's tired of getting played with.
Right.
So because everybody is tired of getting played with, it's like everybody playing now.
Everybody playing. Everybody playing.
Everybody playing
And
now.
it's so hard, you know. And when you like, when you find somebody who might be real, you might overlook them because you so used to playing the game. You might mistreat them, and you might turn them into these suckers that's
I
out
don't do
here.
that because I treat everybody accordingly.
Yeah,
What did I
that's true.
post?
That's true.
The most important thing is to move accordingly. So I don't go into anything with anybody with prejudgments from another person.
I don't
Show me
either.
what you're gonna show me, and then I'm gonna move accordingly with you. You know, some people you're gonna have a more fun time, a more, a gooder time. Some people you're gonna have more fun with because you could everybody you connect with on a different level. So it's like I feel like if you're single, you're supposed to date. Number one, I feel like we got dating has been messed up. We messed up because I don't know about nobody else, but I tend to do this, and I'm breaking it this year, baby. That's why I'm dating them all because I always do this. You start talking to one person,
Man, I don't even want
and
to talk about it.
you won't talk to nobody else like that's your man, and it's like this ain't even your dude, sis.
And it
Like
be
you
no
just talking to
commitment.
him.
It be
It's no
no
commitment.
nothing.
This mug ain't told you nothing. He ain't said that he love you. He ain't said that he want
I
to be
don't wanna
with
talk
you.
about it.
He has not said any of these things. But because if you date or you seen with all this, then you're well. Call me what you want, baby. Because I'm dating. I'm single. To me, dating is whoever want to talk to me, you want to take me on a date, baby, I'm gonna go. That don't mean that I'm having to have sex with you.
Right.
That doesn't mean that we go together. That means that we're dating. We're trying to see if we like each other.
Right.
Date who you want. I don't listen. I don't get enough. I don't be worried about about other females, baby.
Right.
I don't care about what you're doing. You're not. All I care about is how you treat me when you with me. Until we've sat down and had a conversation, because I'm not getting no kind of nothing serious with anybody until we had a conversation. Because I feel like this is what people don't do either. You never sit down and have a conversation about what you feel like, what your expectations are in a relationship.
Right.
You just say, "Oh, I like you. We like being together. So okay, let's go together."
Or not only that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But what your goal is.
Yes. What are you expecting? What are you looking for?
What do you want out of this?
And you don't take the time to find out, to let your partner know, first of all, what your love language is, what you expect, and find out what theirs is. Everybody always assumes that y'all are on the same page, but you're never going to be on the same page with someone all the time because you're two different people with two different brains. So until I sit down and have a conversation about what I expect, I'm not even going to tell y'all what I expect from a man to be in a relationship, what it looks like on a, because it's not just overall, you have to look on a daily, because that's how deep I'm trying to get, because I'm not messing up no more. I'm not wasting my time. Right. So this is what I expect on a daily basis. This is what I expect on a weekly basis. This is what a daily basis with us being in a relationship look like to me. To be happy. Then we can negotiate. Maybe you don't call me every morning at 5:00.
But then
if you want to.
When you talk about love languages and finding somebody's love language, you got to find somebody who is even open to that concept, because you start talking about stuff like that, they think you're trying to marry them tomorrow. Well, really, you're just trying to figure out
that's why I said that you have
y'all
to
are going
date
to
first
fit
until
together.
you sit down and have that conversation.
Right.
That's why you just date and you get to know somebody, and then it's like, okay, well, I like this about that person. I like this about that person. You know, they seem like they get me. They're paying attention to the small things. That's what I really like. Paying attention to the small things.
Yeah, I like that.
I like, somebody that pays attention to this bitch loves ginger ale. Let me take her some ginger ale.
Or me, like somebody, to me, it's like,
buy me some of my lashes.
To me, it's like somebody who stay on my ass, because I don't be doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't take,
showing that you care about.
Yeah, because I don't take my medications. I don't eat right. Somebody that's staying on me like, damn, did you eat today?
Feed me. I'm just gonna say, feed me.
Did you take your medicine today? Like, and it's
that's really important to me.
Yeah, it is.
It's feeding me.
That speaks more. Not the feeding, no.
No, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's very important to me.
Listen, small things.
Hold on.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Listen, because sometimes I just be hungry.
Yeah. And me,
I get to tripping. Give me some hot wings or something.
And see, I don't eat like, I've never been a big eater.
I don't even eat a lot. I just like food. Like even if it's a snack, like bring me a Milky Way.
I
or
don't even be
something.
having an appetite like that.
Listen,
I
I don't care if I got an
an
appetite or not. If you ask me, do I want to go eat? I'm gonna find the appetite. I'm gonna find the appetite to go eat.
Then it makes me want to
Feed
start
me.
back smoking because, like,
Why?
when I smoked, like, I had a better appetite. It's not healthy.
Mhm.
They say fast or whatever, but it's not healthy. The way I eat, I know it's not healthy because I'll be
Mhm.
like 2 bites, and then here I go. I'm taking allergy medicine.
That's me though. I fast in the morning. Like I take my medicine in the morning. And I really don't eat till like. Well, I've been trying to do better, so I've been trying to eat around 12. But I usually don't eat. I might not eat till I make dinner.
Girl, yeah, right. It'll
It
be
just
5 o'clock,
depends.
and I'll be like, I ain't ate
But
all
if you
day.
call me and say that you want to get me something to eat, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to be ready to eat because it's offered.
So, like, okay,
I
so
like food and wigs, lashes,
so
and
again,
trips.
you wanted to bring up
No, I love love and cuddles and stuff too. Everything isn't about money because it's more to that too.
it is.
Because you can buy me all the gifts and feed me to death, but sometimes I just want to lay on your chest and get my booty rubbed on.
I just be wanting to lay in there, laugh, and talk about how I don't be hungry. Because I'm always getting frustrated without not eating. Just lay on your lap and tell you how I'm not hungry. And let's talk
Let me
about
tell you.
aliens and shit.
Yes, I love
Oh,
that.
I tell y'all, we left Earth today. See, we up in the galaxy. We left Earth. So I'm sick of humans. So we spread our wings and we flew the fuck away. We had to go. But why do you think that they choose, why do you think that the hood love is glorified more than the gentleman love?
Hell if I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm asking y'all. Y'all tell me. I don't know. I think it's stupid.
It is.
I think love is love.
It is.
I think that all men. I think it's just beautiful. I mean, and I'm sorry, but just for us black women, because I feel like just the way that a lot of black men are raised and everything. I just love black love. That's just my
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
So I just really love to see a black man that really loves his woman and a black woman that really loves her man. Like because I don't think it's any wrong with upping your man. I believe in that. Like if you my man, I'm gonna up you, baby. I'm gonna be telling you how good you is every day, even if you ain't. We'll figure it out. I'll get you there. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think there's nothing wrong with taking your man on dates if he's doing you right. If he's taking you on dates, I don't think it's nothing wrong to say, "Oh, baby, I got this one."
Right.
I feel like men deserve that too. A man deserves to feel love and appreciated too. But see, then if you get to doing that, then some men get to thinking they can use you.
Right. You have to be you have to be careful.
Everything.
And we want so much, like, and I think regardless of what we say, man,
I want so much.
Regardless of what we say, you know, we love uplifting black men.
I love black men.
We love it. Like
they're my favorite. They're my only. Trust me.
I'll go out.
Only.
I'll go out.
Only the black man can get this.
I don't went outside.
And that's on my ancestors. And Mary had a little lamb.
Well, I can't say that I don't went outside, but just because I've gone outside doesn't mean that I don't. I mean, just because I've gone outside doesn't mean.
But I be ready to leave y'all. I'm gonna tell you because I be tired. I be ready to leave y'all, but I can't do it.
They ain't shit.
I love chocolate though. I think it's my thing. I just love a dark skinned man. It's something about dark skin and this caramel complexion together, looking like a Reese cup or a Milky Way. It's just sexy.
But like what I was saying, like we don't.
Because I don't like white chocolate Reese's.
I do.
I don't like them.
I do. I would. Girl, if I could find me a ginger, whew, I'd go.
Oh, like an Irish man?
Yes.
I think that don't count though.
It do. It do.
I don't know if I can do it though.
It do.
I do. I like black men. That's who hopefully I'll be with. I never say never because I feel like when you say never, that's when you're gonna end up with what you want. The other that you didn't
But
really
it's
want.
like,
but
sometimes they treat us better. I say sometimes
I'm just gonna
because
wait till I just
just
treat
because
myself
you
better. That's
just
how I
because you
feel.
go out, outside of your race doesn't mean that they're gonna do you better because they ain't shit either. My white girls, they done told me that they ain't shit either on the other side.
Hmm.
Which it's just, but
We
we
don't think
do.
white is the other side. We need to stop thinking white. We need to
Right, I
go.
was gonna say like it's other ones out there that I could never do an Asian. I don't think I could go
Is it
that
because
far.
of what you think? What the stereotype of is? You feel
No,
like you won't be satisfied?
no, I just don't
I
think
done seen some fine Asians though.
it
It
is
makes me
some
feel
fine
like,
ones, but they
could I?
just
But I
don't.
just couldn't do it. I
It
like
doesn't
chocolate.
appeal to me. It
That's what I'm
doesn't appeal
saying.
to
I just
me.
like chocolate.
Let me
Period.
say that. Like it doesn't appeal to me. Now I'll do Indian. They
I
kind of
don't.
appeal to me, but their culture and how a lot of their culture with women, I couldn't do it, but they do appeal to me. Like I think the only other race that I would be comfortable with dating would be a white man. I don't know. I mean, like
Kiss my face.
I'm just saying, like Puerto Ricans. I consider that that's like us. So I don't consider. I've dealt with a Puerto Rican too. I mean, Spanish like that.
I done told y'all how I feel about that. You know. You know. I done told you about how I feel. We got to change that. I done told you how I feel about that because serial killer vibes. I watched Dexter, but I love Dexter and I love Joe. But I just feel like I just feel like when you deal with different races, it's different things that come into play that you have to deal with. And
They're in our race too, but they not.
No, but it's different things. It's like it's different things that you have to deal with different races like that come up. And for me, like stereotypes of what they known for, right? So my thing is I could just deal with, my own because I don't want to end up in nobody's basement.
You're not gonna end up in
I mean, maybe they do all the time.
They
Serial killers are very prominent, and a lot of them have not been caught. So I'm sorry, but statistics say that most serial killers are.
but you
Not.
told me I was gonna end up in the basement with the cop. You remember the cop?
How could you even talk to a cop?
I mean,
I couldn't talk to no police. I don't care if you black. No cop. No, no, none of that.
You told me he was gonna have me in my basement. He was gonna have me in the basement.
You lucky you didn't end up in the basement. You lucky.
But
you know why you didn't end up in the basement? Because I protected you.
But anyway.
See? See? Girl, no. Okay, so let me tell you. When I was working at my last job, the storage facility, the storage facility, they get it sprayed every month by Gregory. Girl, so why the man that came in there to spray it, I'm gonna call him what's the daddy name off of the Chrisleys? That's exactly who you reminded me of.
I know who you're talking about.
He acted just like, I don't know if you ever seen the show The Chrisleys.
I love him.
I love him too. But that mug acted just like the dad off The Chrisleys. And that mug came there trying to talk to me everything. And I was trying to expand my horizons, y'all, because I said, maybe my husband is, I'd be trying, I just can't go through with it. And he just was like, the whole time he just reminded me of dude, I just was like,
at what point,
what do you want to do with me? But I'm gonna tell you how he came at me, and that's how you know they ain't shit either. How he came at me that made me was like, do you not know this mug asked me? He was like, yeah, asked me about the storage facility stuff. Talking about, yeah, could a bed fit in that unit?
Todd,
Chrissy.
Todd.
Yes. So, and then it was just like he trying to like come off like, I know you don't think. I know you don't think, sir. Todd, I know you don't think that you about to go and put no damn. I like to cuss that motherfucker out.
Let me tell you about my experience with the creeper.
So you thought that you was gonna, and then wasn't even gonna get the big unit. Want to get a 5x5 unit to put a mattress in. I know you don't think.
I know you fucking lying.
If it wasn't for the fact that I needed my job, I would have cussed that motherfucker out. I told my manager, but see, my manager's the white guy at the time, but he was so damn cool.
And so like
He was like, what the? Like we ended like he got rid of him and everything because it was like, oh,
they go there anyway.
it's not even the same one.
Oh.
I got excited because y'all, Todd Chrisley tried to get me in a 5x5 storage unit with a mattress on the floor. Me.
So I had.
Are you serious? I
One
would
day,
never. I would never.
One day I was at QT, and I might have missed my sugar daddy with this one, but I don't think he had that much money because he worked at a cable company. He was like a contractor for Charter. And
So
so
make a little money.
yeah, but he had a whole wife and family that he had to take care of too. I don't think that was gonna be enough to have something for me afterwards. But he approached me and he was like, "Yeah, I live I live with my wife, but she live on her side of the house. I live on my side of the house." And I was just like,
I don't want nobody's husband. Okay, let me
Right.
ask you a question. Do you do this? Like, if you get a friend request from like a dude, do you go through and if they married or got a girlfriend,
I don't
like
accept
I don't
them.
accept them.
I don't either because what
do you want
here
on my
for?
page? I'm only accepting
Why
single
are you
men, baby.
here?
I'm dating.
Well, yeah, why are you here? Where's your girlfriend? Where's your wife? Like, I can't stand that. Like, what you working
It
for?
make me so mad when they be so fine too, and you get to look at him like, this mug, man. Why are you sending me a friend? Delete. Don't be asking me to be. I'm not gonna be your friend. You be like, girl. It's just like I got this mug. What we gonna call him? Donatello. So Donatello. Let me tell you about Donatello real quick. Let me hijack. Tell you about Donatello. So he was cool. We was talking all this stuff. We would talk on the phone, all this blah blah blah, whatever. So then this was offered. I think I had shared or liked or something a pair of shoes on Facebook. So he jumps in my inbox and he's like, "Oh, you want them shoes? They come out such and such. I'll get you a pair what size you will." So I was like, "Okay, if you want to get a shoe, I just give me the money. You gotta buy me no shoes. I ain't worried about all that. But if you want to, if you offer to buy me a pair of shoes, I'm not gonna not, take them. If that's what you want to do." Girl, why on the day of the release of the damn shoes, I didn't hear for that motherfucker no more for like 2 months.
He was just trying to get some play.
But the thing is, I was already talking to him. So it's not like you offered to buy me shoes for me to pay you attention. It was just like, I don't know why dudes do that. Like, if you ain't got the money you want to do it, like, I didn't ask you, why did you offer that? Really made me don't want to talk to you. But then he keep popping up, though. But listen, he keeps popping up and I keep ignoring him. But I won't block him because you going to watch this. See, you can't make a motherfucker do right, but you can make them wish they would. That's why I don't block people as much anymore, because I can make you wish.
Do you think that they
do right?
Do you think that they do that sometimes just to kind of gauge where you are?
Hell, I said, okay, what you want to do? How is that gauging where you are if you offer to do something? If I offer to give you some head,
no. I mean,
then what? I mean, and then I don't do it.
I think
you're gonna be mad.
I feel like sometimes they do that just to see your response.
What's my response?
How you gonna?
If you offer to buy me something, I'm going to accept it. That's stupid as fuck. I don't want to hear that shit.
But
that nigga must ain't had no damn money. Or he must have been just them talking. I don't know what it was about. But why you keep popping up now? You got a whole girlfriend. Every time I turn around, I post something. You hey, you look nice. Dang, it's like that. Number one, because I already explained to you why I stopped talking to you, because you don't offer nothing to me and then disappear. Because then now I know if I needed you, because that makes me feel like, because if you offer me something and then don't do it, if I need you for something, you definitely not gonna be there.
My ex was like that, and he got mad at me because like you can't I don't ask for shit, and then when you come up and
I don't ask for nothing, and if you don't do nothing, then I'm out.
And then you come up and you offer something to me, and then when it come down for you to do it, you change the whole story, and then they be trying to get mad at you because you like. Then you.
That's why if you offer me something, I don't even bring it back up. If you don't do it, I just move. The most important thing is to move accordingly.
It depends on what it is for me.
No, I don't care what it is.
Like if it's
it could be a damn kidney.
It depends on what it is for me. Like
sign me out the hospital. He must ain't gonna give it to me. I'm not gonna call. I'm not gonna ask for it. I'll just stop talking to you.
I'll bring it back up one time.
I don't bring it up at
all.
But
after that, I'm done with it. Like
I don't bring it up at all. Because if I offer to do something, you ain't gotta bring it up to me. I'm just gonna do it because I offered to do
like it. You with me with my heart, I'd be like, something could have happened, something could have came up or whatever. So
then you would communicate like a grown up.
Everybody don't know how to do that.
Then that's why I'm out. Then why do you want to stay with somebody or talk to somebody that don't even know how to communicate something that simple? It's something as simple as, hey babe, I know I said I was gonna do X, Y, and Z, but such and such came up. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Listen, I get what you're saying because that's how I am with my baby daddy. Like, he will not communicate the simplest things, and it pisses me off. Like it really
No communication is
burns. Like
all the communication I need.
right.
I ain't gonna keep asking
You know, my heart ain't the same. I be like, huh, and I have to contact you, and you be like, no, bitch, just leave it alone.
No answer is an answer though. That's my
Right.
thing. That's like if I say, you something happened to you, like, oh, okay, let me perfect example. When my car messed up, my best friend said every Sunday she was taking me to the grocery store. She was like, every Sunday I'm gonna take you to the grocery store. Now it was other people that said they would do stuff for me, but when it came time for it to happen, I didn't hear from them. I'm not gonna call you and ask you XYZ why you didn't show up, or are you still gonna, take me here? I already expressed what I needed or what needed to be done.
Thank you, Brandon.
If you didn't do it or something came, I'm not, and then from there, I just move accordingly with you. Right. I tell you what, if your ass be out of a car, you don't call me, because the same way that you offered to do something for me and you didn't do it, and I had to call that Lyft, baby, you better call Lyft.
Yeah.
And I don't have sympathy for a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, because people just have to grow up. And see, that's my thing. I'm at the point now, I don't baby people anymore. Nobody babies me. Nobody helps me. I'm on my own. So you got to stand up, put your big grown-up drawers on, and get your life together. Because I do mine the same way. I'm sorry. If you don't get together, then you just won't get together. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's the Libra in you.
I don't care.
Like,
I love people, but at the same time, if you don't love yourself, then why am I going? That's my thing. I'm not going to put more effort into you than you put into yourself.
Now that I agree on.
It's a waste of time, because really you're just wasting your time. You putting all this effort into somebody that's not going to change and don't really even care about themselves. So I'm not going to do it. Like, if you show me you're trying, then I'll be there. But you also have to treat people how you want to be treated. So if you treat me a certain way, I fear that's how you want to be treated back. So I do the same thing. Right. I don't have a problem being a bad guy, baby.
That's where I haven't gotten to that point. Like,
because they're gonna talk about you anyway,
right? I haven't gotten, and we talk
if you do everything, they're gonna use you. You a simp. You don't do anything. I'd rather be a bitch than a simp.
And we talked about that. Like, I'm not to that point yet. I'm slowly getting there, but it's like I don't be having the heart to do people how they do me, and I hate that.
The thing is, you don't always have to do people how they do you. You just move accordingly. Moving accordingly don't mean that I'm not going to put the energy in to treat somebody bad, because that's not in me. Right. But I'm going to put the energy in to block, and peace out. Or I might not block you. I just might be gone. I just might leave you on red.
I guess it depends on the person. Dudes, I'm quick to do that with, because I go fast anyways. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to more so like what we were talking about at the beginning of the show with like friends and things like that, I don't know, because then I consider you my family. You know what I'm saying? I consider you my sister. Right, so you shouldn't do me like that. And when I say I love you, and I tell all my friends this when we get off the phone. Mm-hmm. When I tell you I love you, I mean that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I love all my friends, and it gets to a point where you kind of, it hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Like it does. Mm-hmm. It affects me.
I use all that hurt to make this money. That's how I feel. No, for real. I just told somebody the other day, like honestly, I'd be so happy when somebody hurt my feelings, or like somebody do something to me, because I've learned to use all that, like transmute all that into focusing on my businesses and getting my $1 billion. Right. Lady B stand for billion, baby. I can't worry about all that, because the thing about it is, ain't nobody worried about me. So why don't be so worried? That's the thing is, I used to be like that. I used to have the biggest heart ever. I used to do anything for anybody, and all that led to was me always being hurt. Right. And then when my feelings get hurt, only thing that I know to do is fight.
And that's something that I was realizing.
Freeze. They got to see the seriousness. I don't be angry because I want to be. I'm angry because you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you're right, Brandon. Friends do tend to switch up on you, and that's what we were talking about. Mm-hmm. You might not have been here, but we were talking about that at the beginning of the show. How some of your haters be the closest people to you, and they don't like to see you in your winning season. So. Mm-hmm. Rewind it, go back, watch it later. We talked about that too, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Your friends tend to switch up on you, and they'll be like your biggest
and enemy. She want to keep asking them 1,000 questions.
And I mean,
when you see something, like, when you tell somebody the directions and you say make a right turn and they make a left,
and I say that, but I'm getting better. Like, okay, I
You
had
are.
that. With the situation I told you, like when I went
Right.
through.
Those aren't. That's the thing. Those aren't friends. So
Right.
that's the whole thing. When a person shows you who they are, you have to learn to under and just because. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Everybody has a different, like, what's the word, a different place in your life.
Right.
Everybody does different things, so you have friends for different things.
Right.
You know, you might have a friend that'll do anything for you, that loves you to death, but if y'all get out and y'all get in a fight, that mug is not about to fight. That don't mean that's not your friend. They just don't like, they scared, they might can't fight,
Right.
mate don't like to fight, you know, ain't trying to get beat up, mate, you know, maybe ain't never been in a fight, you never know, or maybe they tired of fighting, maybe they on probation, you don't even know. But it's like, you just have to know what to expect from certain friends. But it's certain things that I'm going to always expect from all of my friends.
Right.
You know, and those certain things. But I also know where each one of my friends fit into my life and what to expect from them.
Right.
Like, for me, like, I know this person I can call to and talk to about business. I know, you know, I know this person is can teach me this about this X, Y, and Z. I know this friend has this. You know what I'm saying? But
right, Sanchez, it's levels.
It's levels.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody, and the thing is, we use friend too loosely.
We do.
A lot of people are your associates.
Right.
They're not your friends.
Right.
They're your associates. So it's like, if the only thing we're talking about is going out to the club, then you're probably an associate. That's not your friend.
Right.
That's your associate. That's some, and it's nothing wrong with. That's not bad. That's just somebody that you have a good time with. But when shit hits the fan and shit get real, you know you can't call that person. They're not going to be there. Does that mean that next week, you know, maybe you don't want to hang out with them no more because when it matters, they're not there. But you know, you might have somebody that is always there when it matters, but when you want to go out and have a good time, they're not with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I always see with my cousin. That's who I go out with. My friends don't like to do nothing no more.
I don't even have that no
and
more.
I'm still.
And you know, like, you know what I was
saying? Out here trying to be fine, you know. So, you know, if they want to sit in the house, you know, I just go out with my cousin.
And you know, like what I was saying.
I'm trying to get them to go out because that's what the men's be.
What I was saying before when you were saying freeze, like, you know, I went on my journey. I left some of my friends alone. Mm-hmm. People that I thought were my friends. And I didn't say anything to them. It wasn't no beef or nothing like that. But when, you know, I found myself again and I tried to reach out to them, it felt some kind of way, you know. Yeah. And even after I, you know, expressed to them, it wasn't like that. I had to do what I needed to do.
Everybody got to play their position.
You know, it's what I needed to do for me. They felt some kind of way about me coming back to them and being me, and it let me know that you wasn't there for me. And after that, I cut all contact, and that's why I say I'm getting better with it. Like I cut all contact, but I did reach out to say,
and
hey.
It's not that you don't miss them sometimes, right? Because sometimes it's like some people, it would be so messed up. It's like it'd be like some people do you so dirty and treat you bad and like do all that, but you had like the best time with them people,
right?
Like when it. Associates.
And when it came
out, like when it came out to like going out or cookouts or booty shaking or whatever it was, like it was the best time.
There's certain situations that
like
come
up,
you'll
be
like,
you be like,
man,
you couldn't have been real.
Right. I used to do this with such and such.
You used to have so much fun. I miss them, but I will not be your friend again.
Right.
I do not. Right. I'm sorry, and maybe that's wrong. I will give a man another chance before I will give a friend one. I mean, because it's just I love you deeper.
Right. We expect a different
level
of loyalty.
Higher,
a different level of loyalty from our friends.
I expect more from you, like,
and that's half backwards.
Because no, it's not. No, it's not, because it's like in a friend you confide everything, even about your mate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've given you my heart, and you gonna stump on it. Girl, I'll kick you, and you ain't even giving me none. Like, this is the thing. See, this is where men get over, because of the fucking shit. So sometimes you tend to forget the bad shit because the dick be good. You be like, you know what? Never mind. I forgive you.
We gonna ride this ride one more
time and see if you can get it right. But it's like with a friend, it's like. And I guess sometimes you should have that conversation. I'm not saying it's always right, y'all. It's not always right to do that. What is it? You gotta know when to cut that shit.
Right.
Right. You have to know when to cut it off and let it go. But it's like you also, I'm always a devil advocate, both sides. You also sometimes it's like, okay, do I have it? Because I can't say I will just leave. There's some people that I try to have a conversation if I feel a certain. Okay, it depends.
Some people you might fight for, like not necessarily fight, but you
I feel
want to
like
keep them
some
in
people
your life.
sometimes I feel like this. It depends on what my intuition tells me.
Right.
If I'm put in a situation where something comes up and it comes up and I'm like, okay, well, you made me feel X, Y, and Z, then yeah, it does. But sometimes the disrespect is so blatant, you ain't even got. I don't have to have a conversation with you. But sometimes you don't know what's going on, so it's like
that's what
I don't
saying.
know.
Like,
I don't know.
And Brandon, this is the point that I brought up earlier, or that I brought up on your show again, Culture Experience. I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I messed it up, but we don't know how to express our feelings. So sometimes you do want to dig deeper because somebody may have something going on, and even though you're their friend, they don't know how to express that because we're so used to bottling things up and keeping things to ourselves. And even though you may have something on you that you're like, I don't know if I can go to XYZ because you may have been scarred by another friend and you may not feel comfortable, but it's something that you probably do need to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? So that you don't have it bottled up. But because we don't know how to express our feelings that in that way, that's why I reach out, because it could be something on another level. And I'm like,
okay, but see, this is my thing with it
maybe
too.
they don't know how to come
What
to
did
me.
I tell you the other day? If I feel like this, if it's a real friend, because it's been times that I'll be like, okay, I'm not feeling love. So I'm gonna exit myself out.
Right.
And I feel like a real friend, they always end up reaching out to me like, hey T, I had talked to you in a long time. Like, girl, I had this and going on, and you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's like, okay, maybe I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they come to you. But I feel like if a person is talking about you or they know they're doing shady shit and then all of a sudden you disappear, they always assume that you just they always know that you done found out what's going on. So they don't come around.
Conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but I try.
Right. It's hindsight. They say like you don't know, you give them too many chances, then you look back. It's hindsight. Yeah. Hindsight is always 20/20. When you look back on it, you be like, damn, I should have left this time. But when you love somebody, and I say that, but like when I really love somebody, I don't know, not these friends. I will leave.
Right.
I guess because I had too many situations where I just felt like unappreciated as a friend.
And see, like people,
I'm a good friend.
And see, like when you're my friend, when you're my friend, and not saying like I'm not a high maintenance friend, but
me either.
My friends have to understand that. Which, if you're my real friend, you already know this. I go through times where I shut down. I shut all the way down. And if you're my real friend and you pay attention, you know that. And I'll pop back up and I'll say, like you said, I'll pop back up and I'll be like, hey, I
just get my shit together.
Yeah, I just had XYZ going on. Like I do that. And I feel like if you're a real friend, you should do that.
But then like a lot of my friends know too that I am an empath, so they know that it's like I have to recharge. Like I take so much in. There's times that I have to just be to the universe will put me to myself because it's it's levels. It's things that you have to do. Sometimes you just have to relax, release and rest and, not talk to anybody because it's things that you have to work on. But I feel like it's a different, like if it, like for me, it don't matter how long we go without talking. If we really friends, like, and it wasn't no beef, when I meet back up with you, it'd be like we never left.
It's like we never left.
We never left.
We link, we come back. And when I come back, I'm not going to come back on some, hey, and I'm going to come back the same way I left you. Because I feel like that's fake if I feel like come back around a different way. Because you didn't do nothing to me, I didn't do nothing to you. It's just things happen, and in my life, like I've shut down and I cut everybody out because I gotta protect my peace at all costs. Friend or not, I don't care. Friend, family, whatever. If you're affecting my peace, not necessarily you, but if something is affecting my peace and I feel like I gotta get back to my peace, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna shut down. You just gotta accept that. I'm sorry. You gotta accept that. And you gotta know it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
it really
you have to accept the fact that sometimes I'm working on myself. I got kids. Sometimes I just don't want to be bothered.
Right.
And I talk on the phone every day. I do not be wanting to talk on the
day
phone.
long. Like after work.
I mean, I will. If the conversation, I feel like you have to. It gotta be good.
Some days are emotionally draining. They
A
just
lot of
are
days.
like being in customer service. Like a lot of days are emotionally draining.
The thing about it is, I feel like with customer service, anything, being mentally drained,
Mm-hmm.
then your whole body. Like, I would much rather be physically tired than mentally tired, because even if I'm not doing anything, if I'm mentally tired, then my body's gonna be tired because your brain,
Mm-hmm.
Controls everything.
That's true.
But past that, it's like the face.
The face.
I don't know. It's just, it's hard. Okay. I'm gonna be honest for a minute. Two things. I keep things to myself sometimes. It ain't that I'm lying, but I just, by omission.
Yeah.
I don't tell about my business. But okay, so two things I'm gonna be honest about. Number one, because I just discussed this with somebody last night, my Libra brother. So, well, I'm gonna say my Libra brother, but my Libra friend. So I'm very sensitive, even though I don't seem like it. No, I am.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I know.
I'm very sensitive. Like, I have a lot of emotions. Like, I'm a Pisces moon. See, that's the thing. People think that your sun sign is so important. Like, I'm a Libra sun.
Look.
Okay, but no, wait a minute. Let me finish. So I'm a Pisces moon and I'm a Leo rising. So when you see me, you see a lion. But I'm emotionally.
Can I talk about what happened yesterday?
What happened yesterday?
At Staples?
No.
I know you're emotional. And you don't have
I have so many feelings that I don't tell. Okay. But that's why I just have to leave, because what I learned is, like, when my feelings get hurt, then I turn, like, it's not right. Okay, listen, this is not right. This is not what you're supposed to do.
I'm the same.
When my feelings are hurt, I turn that hurt like that. Hurt turns into anger.
Yeah.
And so then I want to punch you in your face.
Yeah. And that's why I try to reach out, because I'm the same way. We done did that.
I got to freeze for them so they know it's real. I be wanting, when my feelings are hurt, when you make me feel some type of way and you hurt my feelings,
it turn into anger.
Then I want to hit you in your nose.
Mine turn into anger or pettiness. Like this extreme.
So that's why that's why I just exit, because I don't feel like any of that is worth my energy. Right. I feel like all my energy should be focused on getting my $1 billion so I can get my house with the glass walls on the ocean, with my infinity pool, with my game room, and live my best life with my yacht, and Lord, I can get a yacht off the used yacht lot. I don't mind. I don't want much. I just want a yacht. It can have a couple miles on it. I'll be brand new.
I'm gonna come visit you at the beach, because we talked about this. I'm gonna be in the mountains.
Come on.
And I just have to visit your beach house. I want to go to the mountains.
Yes, the nose, because you hit somebody in the nose and make them eyes water and their nose, and then after that you can hit them in the chin. But I don't do that no more. I just leave, because my feelings is hurt, and I know that. You see, the thing is, because what you have to realize, when people can make you angry and do all that, they control you. And I don't like anybody having control over me. So once I figure, like, let that click, then I just leave, because I'm not gonna let you control me.
Right.
But two things that I'm gonna be honest about. So this guy asked me why I was single, and I think I was really honest last night, and for the first time, I was kind of drunk. So I think that the truth came out. And you know what it said? I said I was single because I'm spoiled and I may be a lot to deal with at times. So I think that was kind of honest.
I wouldn't say you're not a lot to deal with. Well, I don't know, because I ain't never fucked you, so I can't say.
Oh, that don't be the problem.
No, I'm just saying.
That don't be the problem. This is what I mean by because I'm a not a shit talker, but I like how I am. Like, you don't do, this. I'm feisty.
And
so I was feisty.
Yeah, they have to have.
I'm kind of feisty,
and I don't have a different level of energy to deal with you. Not saying a bad thing, but you're on a higher level sometimes, and that's just you. Like
But you know what I do? What I click with the most though? A really laid back, cool, calm dude. Don't pay me no mind.
Yin and yang. Y'all
Yeah,
balance
ain't
each
no
other
pay me no
out.
mind because he know I'm just a fool.
Yeah.
Like this mug ain't.
They balance each other out. And I say that about you because, like,
Yeah.
you know, my baby daddy's a Libra.
I twerk while making grits. So like this is what she means.
Yeah, like
I when I like I get up in the morning.
She got a high level of energy, like and you know, my baby daddy was a Libra,
Yeah.
so like we clashed a lot because you know he was always wanting to do something. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I'm very spontaneous. I like to do
I'm
stuff.
like, I you know, that just
I also
wasn't
like
me.
the rest too.
That wasn't me, and like y'all have a different level of energy. That
But you can't compare me to a Libra man because they're totally different. So don't do that again.
I'm not saying that, but y'all level of energy is about
Hell,
the same.
I do not like Virgo men. I'm sorry.
Libras
and I've only been with one Virgo man,
Libras
and he's
Virgos,
ruined it for every Virgo man. I'm sorry.
Libras and Virgos have great sex, but other than that,
no, it wasn't good.
It's horrible.
It was not good. I don't even know why I stayed. So that's a lie. No, we don't. I didn't. I didn't have great. I didn't have good. I had 2.
But I guess because I'm a Virgo to a Libra, for you know, maybe.
No, I'm not trying to shoot you in the foot. I'm sorry. Are you a Virgo? Probably
yeah, he's
so.
a Virgo.
I'm sorry.
Virgo.
Look, no, it's just no really. But you really can't go by signs because it's more than just the sun sign. But I don't know. I be side-eyeing them Virgos.
Don't be side-eyeing me, Apple. I hate that. Don't compare me to Virgo men. Virgo women and Virgo men. And I just say that.
Right. Libra men and Libra women. Because I can be cool, calm, and collect. Like I'm it just depends. I am like, okay, let me explain. Let me see what it's like dating me.
When you say cool, calm, and collect, what exactly is cool, calm, and collect to you?
I am cool, calm, and collect.
Your energy
not all the time.
I'm
no, it's not. That's when I'm with my friends because that's what we're here to
but
do. We're here to have a good time.
But that's what I love about you because
but when I'm at home,
brings me up.
But when I'm home, I'm not like that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to get out the bed. I'm a napper. Okay. So number one, I'm a foodie and a napper. Right, all Virgo dudes ain't the same. I know they all anything ain't the same. Okay. I understand that. But I'm just telling you, when I hear Virgo man, I'll be like, okay.
Sanchez, no shade, but you should, girl. I can't stand them mugs. I can't stand a Virgo man.
But see, like even for me, like a Libra, I don't think I can do a Libra man though, because they're a little more too sensitive.
Very, very sensitive.
They're very sensitive, and I'm very sensitive too. But like for the Libra men that I've been in contact with, they're more sensitive than me. Like they show it more. They wear it on their sleeve. I don't wear mine on my sleeve.
Well, you keep saying sensitive. I just keep thinking about Staples.
She want me to tell y'all about Staples so bad. She want me to tell y'all about Staples so bad. I'm about to tell y'all. Okay, so y'all know I have been promoting my lashes. So we're gonna talk about them. Put a camera in the damn light. Hold on. I got to get the right. I can't see it. It's so bright.
Hold on.
Let me bring it back. Let me see. Okay. I am lashes. They are out now. Okay, so what happened was because she wants to tell how sensitive I am. Yesterday, I was determined that I was going to launch my lashes today. I really wanted to launch them a few weeks ago, but I've been having so many issues with getting my labels and all that stuff done in the time that I want to get them done. And some of the issues have been me because I just had the time. So I was determined that this weekend I was going to get it done. So everybody told me to just go on Amazon, order my stickers, and then I could take them to Staples and get them printed out. But nobody told me that I had to have this format. Have my stuff in this format for Staples. I just thought I was going to go to Staples with my stickers and my logo, and then we're going to be able to put it all together and make it work. Which Staples, y'all need to work on that because you should be able to do this for people. But anyway, so the people that I got the dang on stickers from off of Amazon, I went online to like get my template and form it because I bought the stickers, so I just need to print it. Y'all, why they just kept sending me a picture of the stickers on a white background, but I could not put the stuff in there. So then I couldn't find the size stickers, Avery stickers, because they said they gave you free. That was so stressful. So, long story short, long story short, while I was at Staples, I had a moment, okay? Because I'm just trying to get $1 billion, y'all.
Listen.
And when we went to the aisle and it was like no 2.5 circle clear stickers, I told the man, I said, okay, sir.
What?
I said, okay, sir.
No.
I told the man, I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just figure it out. Because I knew, like, I could feel it, y'all. My eyes started watering up. And I did not want that man to see me cry about them fucking stickers. So when he left, I literally leaned up against the wall in the thing, and I had this hat on, and I was like,
she kept calling me.
I said, I just want to print my labels.
She called me talking about, I'm finna cry and stay.
I'm about to cry, y'all.
Staples?
My eyes, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes watered up because but listen, really, honestly, what it is, it's like so much stuff. It was so much stuff stacked up on the other because Facebook has not been letting me be great.
Right.
They have not letting be. Look, they have not been letting me be great all night. They have not been letting me be great. They won't let me promote anything on my business page except for the business page itself. So that's why it's not that I don't want to promote the products that I have on my website. Facebook is not letting me do it. Every time I try to post a product that is on my website, they flag it for one reason or another. So it was already that.
You got your pages linked? Or
yes.
Do you
I had
I'm not reading any comments. I was looking at
yes, I had my pages leaked before. Girl, I don't know why.
We'll figure it
it's
out.
Just always something. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave because when you show me who you are, I believe it. So Facebook, what's his name that own it? Larry, what's his name?
Larry.
Mike. What's his name? What's the man name?
Larry. Zuckerberg.
What's the first name?
Mike. Mark. It's somebody. Him. Y'all know who we talking about.
Stop it to that man, because I don't know that man. That man has showed me who he was, and I'm gonna take my excellence and greatness to Instagram. I just feel like that's what Spirit wants me to do it. So anyway. So I'm just gonna take my goodness there because they won't even take my money. That's how real stuff is. That's how much they messing with me. I tried to pay for marketing. They flagged my card. They unflagged the card, and then every time I try to pay for marketing on like my products, they say it goes against community rules. So the only thing they will let me share is my page. So that's why you only see that. So it's not that I'm not a good businesswoman and I don't want to, market my business. It's that Facebook won't let me be great.
Just a few technical issues.
So then when I went to go print my stickers, I had enough. Not to mention that when I left for printing my stickers, they took my freaking Facebook page away, talking about somebody was trying to con me. And let me tell y'all something. If I find out that somebody is reporting my shit, they're gonna have to see me. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna give you this one chance to leave me alone. If you report my stuff again, if somebody report me, if you're doing something and you reporting my stuff or you praying bag on me, I'm about to let my people out on you. You ain't gonna see them coming. And I ain't gonna call them back.
Speaking of Instagram, I'm thinking about next week maybe moving our platform to Instagram Live. So we'll be in touch to let everybody know.
That was my idea.
Which we're still working out like I said, we got a different.
Oh, we tripping because I was about to cry at Staples. I just trying to be great. I'm trying to make some money. I just want $1 billion, y'all. I don't think that's a lot to ask for. I said I'll take a used yacht. Ain't like I'm going to the Lord asking for a brand new yacht. It can have a couple miles on it.
Like I said before,
take me to the used yacht lot.
We got a new look, and we're working on getting some things together. We will post our link tree. Which our link tree should already be in the group. So I'll post it again. Our link tree has everything. We're now on YouTube. I got that together. Just bear with me. This was
it's not no threat. It's a promise.
it's a process, but I did finally get everything set up. So you'll see a couple of changes, but I make sure that I keep everybody posted on the changes. But hopefully I have everything figured out because it was a struggle getting our YouTube up. I got to get our Anchor FM set up. You know, it's a couple of things that I need to do, but I'm gonna get it done, and we'll get it done.
Sometimes I don't say anything.
What you mean?
I'm talking to them.
Oh,
They wonder why I'm just sitting here not saying it, and I just let them know sometimes I don't speak. Some things I don't speak on.
I mean, I'm sick of you at this moment. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up, and we'll be in contact, you know.
So
Like,
next episode, our After Dark.
not yet. We got one more before the After Dark. We got one more before the After. I mean, we made the rules.
I'm ready for an After Dark episode. Okay, can we get a vote?
We're gonna put up a
What do you
vote.
say? Oh, you a little crazy, huh? No.
We'll put up
Just about that life.
don't pay Milton no mind.
Just a real ass nigga.
Get Leo. He say anything.
Oh, he a Leo.
He a Leo.
I get along with Leo.
He say
I'm a rising
anything.
Leo.
But we'll put up a poll whether you think we said we were gonna do After Dark every
Y'all, would y'all
third
like to
week.
have more after darks? I feel like that is my niche, and I know so much about things that happen after dark that I feel that, you know, that is where I thrive. And, you know, I would really love to do just another one more quicker.
Yeah, Brandon, we did do it After Dark. We already have. That was our second episode. Make sure it should be in the group, and it's also on our YouTube. It's up on our YouTube as well. But
I like
yeah,
the way you
check
say
that
YouTube.
out.
Say that again.
YouTube.
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 No, but for real, I do. I love After Dark episodes.
Don't nobody care. I don't get along with y'all, Milton. I can't stand y'all. Y'all get on my nerves.
I'm a rising Leo.
I don't like y'all.
You know, I get along with Leos, you know.
I don't. They get on my nerves. Like we can't never.
I know you always talking about Leo, man.
They get on my nerves.
But you know what though? I ain't about to go there.
You know.
I was about to go somewhere else. You talking about wrap it up? This will be 30 more minutes. I get on this motherfucker.
But you know who's a Leo? That's why I don't like Leos.
No.
He
Oh,
ruined it.
really?
Yes.
I would never think he don't act like a Leo.
Straight bitch. You call
I
me.
wonder what his moon sign is.
I don't like a bitch.
I
His moon sign.
wonder what his moon sign is. I don't know.
Whatever.
You know, I don't know. My Leo get on my nerves too.
But anyway,
We get along after dark.
it wasn't. You know, After Dark wasn't even.
No.
It
You know why? I think it's the hips.
the hips of that person.
Yeah, who you talking about?
We got to go. Goodbye. On that.
It only takes one. No whisper, no lie.
Nah, bye, Milton. We had stuff to say. Bye.